Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Nursyahidatul Asyiqin binti Yusof. In this video, I'm going to show the tutorial of rock paper scissors for multiplayer game. This is the continuous from the rock paper scissors game single player. Firstly, I already create the main menu scenes. In the main menu scenes, I already create my canvas, and in the canvas, it consists of title, logo of the rock paper scissors, single player button, and also the multiplayer button. I also create a game manager object, and then I drag the my scenes manager script, and also I drag the connect server script in the game manager object. And then this is the step to get the photon for the multiplayer game. In here, I copy the ID and paste to the plan setup, and then I create a lobby scenes and also the game multiplayer scenes. This is the duplicate from the game single scenes. In the lobby scenes, I already create also the similar canvas, but it has the waiting and room setting. In the waiting setting, I have the player 1 name and also player 2 name and also game button. But in the room setting, I have input field for the player name and room ID and also enter button. I also create the game manager object, which I drag the lobby manager script, and then I also add the photon view. In the player name, in the lobby manager script, I input all the empty fields with the suitable value. And then I also change the player to 2, since the rock paper scissors can only be played for maximum 2 player. And then I edit the UI in the game manager game multiplayer scenes, which the computer scenes I change to player 2. And then I create a game manager object, which I drag the spawn player script, and also the player name I insert to this is to display the player name, which I drag the player text 1 to element 0 and player text 2 to element 1. Next, I add the multiplayer manager script into game manager, and I also fill the empty fields. This is the similar step as we have done in the single player rock paper scissors. And then I also add the photon view and my scene manager in the game manager object. And then I add the button multiplayer script in the RPS button. So I change to 1, 2, 3 according since it has 3 objects. And then in the main menu for the single player button, I drag the game manager and I change the my scenes manager to change scenes, and for the multiplayer button, I drag the game manager and I change the connect server to the connect multiplayer. This is to connect to the photon. In the lobby, I change the button of game button to the lobby manager load scenes, and for the room setting button, I change to lobby manager join room. And then in the build setting, I arrange in the according from the game menu, main menu, game lobby, and game multiplayer. And here is the output of the rock paper scissors game, but in the multiplayer.